Elalja Basham Shai Basham Kakarash, the blenders of the apostles of James Spirit Master and Shalom to the brothers out there pushing this word in sincerity and in honesty. Right? This is a shot from James Vigilant. And this is like an exhortation, right? And a motivation to you brothers out there, right? Especially you younger brothers, right? If you're losing the fire, right? If your fire is dying down, you need to watch more videos, fast, pray, and other little things, right? And what I see works for me, right? I can share it with you, right? You have brothers that do videos that basically match with your spirit, yo. You have videos that match with your spirit, right? So you go to those brothers video and be edified, right? You know, the apostles, and then you have certain other brothers that do good videos based off your spirit, based off what you basically connect to. So say Proverbs 4 and verse 5 say, get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Wisdom is a principal thing, therefore get wisdom. And with all thy getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou doest embrace her. She shall give to thine head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory. She shall deliver thee. Right, so it's important to get wisdom and understanding, and you get that from brothers video, yeah? Right? Because as you would have it say, each one teach one. This is Romans 12 and verse 4. So as far as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office, it says, so we, being many, are one body in Yahushua Mashiach, and everyone members one of another, having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given unto us. Whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the portion of faith. And you go on to other different varieties, right? So we have different spirit each one, right? Some lean more into history, some lean into the basics, some that connect to history to down the Gentile line, right? Some prophecies, some match up current events, right, in the news better than others, right? So you have character building too, right? You have brothers that push good character building video. The apostle Gabar does good character building videos, right? So yeah, you have different brothers pushing different part of this ministry, for if that's the right word, right? So get a brother that mesh with your spirit and that boost you, right, in this truth, and be consistent in watching it, right? For me, that's the brother Manata Sakba, right? The brother Awad, um, the brother Amawan Gabar, and the apostles, right? Yeah, those are brothers that I get watch consistently. Not that the other brothers aren't good, but those brother basically match with my spirit, right? To where I get those brothers match with my spirit. And I think not a new brother, but I can't remember the brother name. I think it's Banyam or Manyanyam. I think either it's Banyamyan, which is Benjamin, or it's Manyamyan. It didn't pronounce good when I heard it. Yeah, but those are brothers that I watch out, right? I do watch other brothers as well, but those are brothers that match with my spirit, yeah, right? And they help me out, right? They help me a lot, right? They keep me on fire to do this truth, yo, right? To be more consistent, to have topics to bring out consistently. That's why I mentioned that it's important to watch brother's video in the start, yeah, right? This is Ecclesiasticus 6 and verse 32. It says, my son, if thou will, thou shalt be taught, and if thou will apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent. Right? So it's not only to listen, right? But it's now to apply what you have learned here, right? Listen and apply what you have learned from these brothers that your spirit match with, and that makes you a better person in the truth, yo. So if thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding, and if thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise, right? So listen, right? A lot of young brothers like to say what they know when they come into the truth, but it's very important to listen, yo. Remember, when you come into this truth, you're a babe. You know nothing, right? Everything you think you know nothing, yo. Right? So it's better to hear than to speak. Is to stand in the multitude of elders and cleave unto him that is wise, right? And we have the internet to do that, yeah. GMS this, GMS that, GMS this. A lot of GMS, a lot of brothers from GMS which push the 100% truth, yo, right? You come into this truth as a young man, every brother is a elder brother for you, right? And then you have elder brother than elder brother, yo, right? But you cleave to them, eh? You watch those videos that match with your spirit, right? And you grow in this truth. So be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not thy parables of understanding escape thee. Listen, if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betimes unto him, and let thy foot wear the door. Let thy foot wear the steps of his door. Right? So consistently, if as soon as he puts up a video, you try to see what you can learn from it, yo. Right? Consistently, day in, day out, right? And these brothers that I tell you about, they're fire in here. Consistent videos, consistent, right? So you have to keep up and know that it's the time of the end. You got to stay on track, yo, right? You can't let anything slip. You have to be consistent. Wear out the doorsteps of these many of these brothers that's giving good information out there. Say, let thy mind be upon the ordinance of the Lord, and meditate continually in his commandments. He shall establish thine heart and give thee wisdom at thine own desire. Right? So doing that, you will get to wisdom, you know. Right? You will get wisdom in this truth, and wisdom is an important thing in this truth, yeah. Right? Because the scripture says wisdom is a defense. Right? Money is a defense, and wisdom is a defense. Right? So just keep on keep on tuning into these brothers, be edified and grow in the truth, yo. Right, and even elder brothers does grows in the truth, because as I bring out the scripture, it's one body, yo. Right, it's one body. So with that, I hope this was edifying. Kalalalia Obashim Shai Bashim Shalom.